Richard Del Connor is the philosopher poet of the hippie generation.
Hey, I'm still figuring out how to do this. Maybe I could make lots of pieces and make my podcast more interesting. But I was going to read a poem and I forgot and I signed out. So here's a poem I was going to read. And maybe I'm inserting this earlier, so my explanation really sounds out of context. Well, here we go. Anyway, this is a poem I just wrote a few days ago. I just happened to find it. I forgot I even wrote it. Find it and throw it off in a pile. So anyway, this is called, I realized the next podcast is really romantic, so I couldn't read this poem in the next podcast. This Liberty time was obviously when we should read this. All right, here it is. This is Our Corruption, written on March 21st, 2025 by Richard Del Connor. I'm just going to try to read it without commentary. I've got a toxin disguised as a cure. Take another MAGA pill to keep truth in a blur. Join the community of patriotic brains who believe the lies Fox News entertains. Get riled up with other low-info voters, protecting their ignorance as hateful gun toters. They couldn't feel the boost to our economy as Biden raised Wall Street to the highest in history. But they could feel the fear the Republicans stoked of imaginary immigrants and genders being revoked. It's a MAGA world for a maggot. They'll shoot you if you call them a faggot. They'll take control, donating to Russian corruption, as long as the price of eggs has no disruption. Look what you did to the price of eggs. Last verse, not the same as the first. But then the white little hands of our great white Lord blessed us with a Savior whose bankruptcies were ignored. A genius to lead the dumb to greater depths, even after he caused 500,000 COVID deaths. Our corruption. You see why I couldn't put that in with a romantic show. That right. Richard Del Connor, philosopher, poet, very disappointed. If people want to be smarter, I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to help you. I guess I'm mostly pissed off at dumb people who want to stay dumb. How about that?